Hey, Patriot fans. This is Ben with Fam Sports. I'm going to roll out a Patriot mock draft 1.0. Every week I will up the odds. This week we're not going to be doing any trades. We're just going to basically be seeing where the players fall and hopefully getting the best player. Third position, and Chicago's on the clock. Do not want to trade. And let's start it. All right, so Drake May is the first pick on this draft. Caleb Williams. I think that's still too high for Caleb Williams, but I'm going to do something that you guys might already notice. This is a generational talent, and you cannot pass him up. Marvin Harrison Jr. is playing a position that the Patriots are obviously lacking, and when Randy Moss went to the Minnesota Vikings, and this is who I'm gonna go back to constantly, is when Randy Moss went to the Minnesota Vikings, he made Brad Johnson look good. He made an aging Randall Cunningham look good. And let's be honest, he made Dante Culpepper rich. And it shouldn't have happened. So Marvin Harrison is the closest you're gonna get to Randy Moss in probably the next 5 to 10 years. We are drafting Marvin Harrison Jr. with the third overall pick. And we're going to run with Mac Jones unless something falls. If something crazy falls, then obviously that's not what we'll do. So then we got the 34th pick. We need offensive linemen. We also need an edge rusher. So what I would probably assume, what I'd like to do is go after Graham Barton from Duke. I like him. Ellis is also a good pick. Who else is available? We don't want to get too Belichick-like, so we don't want to scroll down too far. But I would probably take, out of this, I'm going to go out and I'm going to take Barton. Graham Barton, the tackle from Duke. Kind of fill that need. I think we got to give him... See, this is where it gets weird. Because I was willing to go with Mac Jones. I was ready to ride with Mac Jones. But then we got this Michigan kid. And we all know, if you're a Patriot fan, how we feel about Michigan kids. You know, he's ranked 57th. I'm picking at 68. I think we have to risk it. There's also Brendan Rice. I really like him as another wide receiver. But with Marvin Harrison, I think that's going to seal it up. There's a receiver I think we can get late. So with our third pick, actually we got 2 trades, but we're not trading. I have to. I'm sorry, guys. I have to ride with the Michigan guy. I don't want to, but we're going to. We're going to go with the Michigan quarterback at 68. I don't think he's going to fall that far, but if he does, I think that's a safe pick. See, I really like Cooper Beebe, the guard from Kansas State. Obviously, solid player. And then Bucky Irving. He's a halfback, Oregon. I don't think we need to take him. Estime. I am a huge Notre Dame fan, so Estime is very intriguing here too. But we do need an edge rusher. We're picking at 103, so I really wish we could trade back. But since we can't trade back, I'm going to go with Cooper Beebe for Kansas State. That's going to give me another interior lineman at guard, and we'll see what else we got. So there it is, Bucky Irving. Oh, Cade Stover, tight end for Ohio State. Let's be real. If we can match Cade Stover with Marvin Harrison, they're already teammates. The cohesion's there. You throw Mac Jones into it. Maybe Michigan kid. I'm gonna just keep calling him Michigan kid, and hopefully that Tom Brady rubs off on him. But we also have a needed edge. Tight end is a need, I think, but we have good tight ends. I don't want to say great. Gesicki, he showed glimpses. Hunter Henry also showed glimpses. More so 2 years ago. We didn't see a lot of Hunter Henry this year, but from what Mayo's saying is he's a huge leadership. He's huge leadership aspect in the locker room. So we might want to keep him just because he's that older veteran guy that's gonna have that. Cade Stover, it's intriguing, but I'm gonna have to pass on Cade Stover. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that one's tough. You know, I always tell myself, when I always criticize Bill Belichick, you draft the best player that's available. You can't really reach. So I'm gonna go with Gate Stover. Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Oh, Brennan Jackson from Washington State just fell into our lap. So obviously that's where I'm going to go. Also Jalen Harrell. Oh, that one's intriguing. I like that one. I think I like that one better. Um, I like that one better. I'm going to go with Jalen Harrell. Ooh, Andrew Coker. He's going to be this Andrew Coker kid from TCU. He's going to be one of those linemen that are just around forever. Your Riley Reefs, your Andrews. He's not going to be a world beater. He's not going to be that, but he's going to be that guy that's going to be solid. You're not going to have to look for anything else. That's intriguing. Tackle. I think we're pretty set at tackle. I'd like to see if they couldn't move some of their interior guys to tackle and see if that would fit them a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to go with Jalen Harrell for this one. Yes, so the first defensive guy. That's a big thing, because usually it's pretty defensive oriented draft. Oh, okay. So I've seen this kid, Isaiah Davis, as a halfback out of South Dakota State. He's the real deal, 100% the real deal. Like he is falling this far because he's from South Dakota State. Well, you got a lot of you guys, if you guys aren't following the FCS, South Dakota State basically has been dominant the last 2 years in the FCS. And this kid is one of the main reasons. Now, Pierre Strong was a solid pick by the Patriots a couple years ago. And I think Isaiah Davis will fill this role very well. And he's going to be something that they're going to need. I do see a couple guys in there, but nobody that I like better than Isaiah Davis. So it might be a little, bias, but I'm going to go with Isaiah Davis. Oh man, round 7, last pick 4. So I always like to go a little bit crazy with these wicks. Last pick of the draft. What do we really need? This is what I was talking about. So if we go down, and this might get a little crazy, and you guys might be like, what? I like this Eric Gentry, USC, solid linebacker. I can't believe he fell this far. I guess they do have him ranked at 259. I think that's very low. Eric All, also, Iowa, who's basically kind of becoming tight end university as well, is another one. There's a kid out of Montana State. It's an FCS school, and the tight end's like 6'10", 250 pounds, and he is solid. And I didn't see him. I'll go more in depth on mock draft 2.0. I'll go a little bit more in depth. I just wanted to do the basic. This is how it's going to probably fall, and these are going to be your best players. So with the 7th pick, I really thought we'd end up with some of the receivers that I kind of was targeting, and maybe I'm wrong, but this is my guy. He's out of North Carolina, Bryson Nesbitt. He's a solid receiver. He's going to be great I think he's going to be great in the slot. You can move him around. He will be. I don't want to say that he's going to be like a Julian Edelman type kid, but if we just look at his stats real quick, overall grade 72, 78, 75. He dipped a little bit. He dipped a little bit last year. That 2022, he also has a great quarterback, obviously throwing to him. So I really like the yards per route run. It's 1.9, and you're like, what? Why do you like that? It's those short burst routes. He's a solid kid. He's got 35 receptions, 50 targets. I like this. Slots, see pass snaps and slot snaps. I think he's gonna be a slot guy if he makes it in the NFL. I think he's worth a pick. I don't want to get yelled at. So 241, we'd be reaching, but I don't know. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm just going to pick the best player available, and that will be, I don't even know. I can't get off this page. How do I get out of here? Oh, just click that. All right. So, like I said, we're going to pick the best player available, and I'd love to reach for that kid, but unfortunately, I really do think the best player available right now is Jason Henderson is good too. I like Jared Wiley, tight end. We already got a tight end, so we already went. We already went our tackle. We are going to go with Jaden Crumdy. Let's see here. I like it. Run defense grade is awesome. So would team him up with Barmore. And that's what it is. Let's see what they graded me. Oh, they were tough. So A+ Marvin Harrison, Graham Barton, A- McCarthy, the Michigan kid, A+. We can only hope. Cooper Beebe, B. Kate Stover, A. Jalen Harrell, A-. Isaiah Davis, B. I feel like he's an A. I really do. I think he's gonna be one of those players that's gonna be a difference maker. Think Ford for Cleveland. One of those backups that if the main guy gets hurt, goes down, he's gonna step in and not miss a beat. And for me to be able to say that when Nick Chubb goes down and Ford steps in and the Cleveland Browns don't miss a beat, that's something. So, and then Jaden Crumdy at a B as well. Overall grade, not an A. We didn't trade. We'll do some trading, but I don't want to get crazy into trades. So let's just look at this first round real quick. Drake May, obviously, a lot of you Patriot fans, that's your guy. He is looking like he's going to be the number one pick. Caleb Williams won't shut up. Caleb Williams wants half a team. Caleb Williams is going to